Hi, welcome back to Wine Mastery. We are going to taste a Malbec from Argentina. It's where they grow.
Indeed, yes.
One of their signature grapes.
Yeah.
So we're going to taste a Malbec, but it's a Malbec with a difference, and you're going to learn what it is on the other side of this. So let's have a look at the bottle. Voila! And you notice on the label it is a white Malbec. It's a bit like, you get. I've told this story on the channel before about when I tried to order some Chateauneuf de Pape, and it was a white Chateauneuf de Pape.
I remember.
And there's Côte de Rhône, and so there are a lot of wines that you think. Do you know if you can get a red Sauvignon Blanc? I'm going to have to check that.
I don't think you can. You won't be able to get a red.
Because it's a white skin.
Yeah. I bet. But I mean, there are lots of examples that we know well known. One of my favourites is the white Rioja. I love white Rioja.
I love white Rioja.
I've actually got a new one in a minute, which is Grenache and Tempranillo, which are two red grapes, white wine, and I love it. I think it's beautiful.
Yeah, I haven't tasted that actually. Oh. I might be persuaded to buy a bottle.
I might treat you to. I don't know if you'll get this exact, because you get you can get the white Rioja, which is the Viura grape, and that's just because again Rioja, anything within Rioja. So the Viura, I believe, is a white grape, so they call it the white Rioja. But the Grenache Tempranillo is something new to me. I'll see if I can't squirrel a bottle away for you, John. For Christmas, maybe.
Oh, things are looking up. Things are looking up.
But yeah, so a white Malbec. I'm completely 100% confident in saying I have never tried a white Malbec.
I've tried it once before. Not this one, but I have tried one once before.
Right.
So I can't, it was like years ago, so I can't remember what it tastes like. So
I think we should get it, because I'm just looking at this and it's just amazing me, just the looks.
Let's have a look at the colour.
Well, that is it.
Or can you see the colour? It almost looks like water.
It does. That is so clear. You're correct. It just looks like water. There is a slight, only a slight hint in there, but even then I'm not.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's going to come out well on the camera or not, but it is just not water, but it is practically. Even with the condensation on the side, that kind of encourages that kind of glass of cold water look, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh, right about.
It's very different.
Intrigued.
Yeah. Is it going to taste like water?
I don't know. Let's have a go on the nose.
Okay. Oh, that's nice.
That is, isn't it?
Cherries.
Yes.
Like cherry Coca-Cola.
A very subtle cherry.
Very subtle, not as heavy as Coca-Cola, yeah.
But I get that 100%. That is unusual.
From a white, again, something so clear, it's just...
That's quite a good nose on that, isn't it, for something so clear?
Yeah.
I was truly expecting that to be... Looks like water, not a lot of nose on there. But no, again, that little bit of floral style about it. But it's basically...
It's just like a cherry quiche, like the spirit.
The kirsch, yeah.
The kirsch, yeah.
It's in there, isn't it?
Yeah, a lighter version, obviously, but... Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever... I got that before in a white wine.
And Malbec, red Malbec has cherry normally in it.
Red Malbec's quite a big beastie thing. It is the red Malbec and very earthy, and it's one of the bigger red wines. So this is it's an eye opener for me. Is this one?
Should we try a taste?
I think we should. This is one of these again. Sometimes you can get excited and on the nose you can spend a lot of time.
Yeah.
This is one of those for me.
It's delicious.
Did not expect that.
Nor did I.
But let's give it a go on the old palate.
Oh, that isn't as nice for me on the palate.
It's not. No.
It's almost got like a chemically.
I think it starts nearly good. I think you're getting that cherry thing comes, but very, very, very again, very subtle on the palate. But then it immediately just gives up. And like you say, maybe that the chemical, it just it stops.
It's almost like a flavouring. I don't know how I'm detecting that or why I'm distinguishing between that, but
I think because the look of that, the smell of that, I was expecting that to be juicy, delicious, and make my mouth water and kind of be refreshing.
Yeah.
At the same time, because that's how that was leaning toward, and I'm just not getting that. Like I say, very almost a fake bit of flavour, but then that just stops and doesn't leave a fantastic aftertaste.
It's like a shutter, a guillotine comes down. It doesn't sort of just die off. It just goes. Doop.
Yeah, enough. Yes, it's enough. Which is it's quite disappointing then, because I was really everything was pointing towards
on the nose. It was this is gonna be lovely.
I even like the colour there, thinking that I did think it's very like we're talking very like water, so I'm thinking that'd be a very easy drinking.
Is it 11%? I think.
I don't know.
I think so. Let me just have a look at the bottle.
Oh
yes, 11%. Yeah, so if it had have been, it could have been, obviously very light, but actually you could probably get it's because it's so light, could get through.
Yeah.
As it tasted on the nose, anyway.
Yeah, I must admit.
I have to say, I don't think I'd have a second glass of this.
No, I think one is enough for me as an interesting, because the nose on there was, I know, going back, was interesting, and I do like that first bit that gets you, could develop into something, but it just doesn't, so that's the disappointing bit on there, but... How much was this one?
This one was £8.50. I mean, it's not expensive.
It's not expensive, but it's not cheap. £8.50, just shy of a tenner.
£1.50. It's 15%.
As those words were coming out of my mouth, I should have known. Yeah. I think what food would you put? I'm thinking now for the... Because that's gonna... I know immediately which cheese I'd put with this.
Go on, you go then.
I'm just going to say White Stilton. It needs something that's going to... The White Stilton has a very fruity almost... For me, I can almost describe it as a fruity, ice cream, milky kind of thing. And I think that would take that on well. But what I'm thinking is the White Stilton would take away that... the just before it stops, it doesn't...
Yeah.
I think it'd take that bit away. So I think that would work well with that. But the rest... It would struggle to hold up against unless it's like a territorial cheese, one of these white crumblies. I think that's about it. The other cheeses would just take that down.
I'm going to go out on a limb on this because I think that this, I can see this may not work, but something's telling me what I would like to try with it is a vanilla, is a Victoria sponge.
Okay, yeah. Well,
and the Victoria sponge may be too sweet, and this may not be able to take that on. I think because it's light and the sort of stickiness of the Victoria sponge, if you've got a light Victoria sponge, with not too much jam and not too much sugar on it,
yeah,
that maybe this would just hold its own and actually be like a refreshing mouthwash.
Because that's a delicate. The Victoria sponge is a very delicate thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Other than that, I'm struggling. You could have it obviously with salad. You could have it with chicken, grilled chicken. It wouldn't stand up to anything else really.
No, I think you're right.
Fish, obviously, grilled fish, but
your salad and something that's very light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 11%, and if you like that particular cherry, the nose is different, but if you like the taste, then actually it's a very pleasant. It'd be a very pleasant summer wine. If you like that sort of. I like which is strange. I like the nose of the cherry was really, really, really interesting. But it just somehow seemed, it's obviously not, but it somehow seemed synthetic, like a flavouring rather than...
Yeah, I definitely know what you mean by that. It's and I think what you said was a very telling thing. I wouldn't order a second glass, And I'm not that keen on finishing the first one.
No.
If I'm honest,
No.
I'd happily smell it for a long, long time.
Yeah.
Pick that, and it's just unusual, just nice. Then to go into that... It's not worth... For me, it's the initial little bit of taste that you do get, which is actually okay. It's not worth...
It's too flirting, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's there and gone.
It's not worth it.
Yeah.
But hey-ho.
Hey-ho, well, we tried it. It's a white Malbec. We'll have to give someone else's white Malbec and see if we can, find one that we like. But it's interesting. So it's always worth trying these things. So let's move on to the score, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay.
So obviously this isn't going to be very good because it's not really my thing. £8.50 would taste much, much better. So I think I'm being generous with that.
74.
Yeah, I was 71.
Okay.
And I thought I was generous to 71 as well.
Yeah, yeah.
It's but considering what we've tried for that price and cheaper.
Yeah. Yeah, and cheaper. Yeah, true. Yeah, with a lot more going for it.
Yeah.
Oh well, you can't win them all, and
no, of course not.
It's and just because we don't like it doesn't mean to say you're not going to like it. So if you do like it, then please put comments below. Let us know if you agree with our cheese pairings and our food pairings, the Victoria Sponge. We'll really be pleased and interested to hear what you think if you get to try it. So until the next time, guys, when hopefully we'll find something that tickles our palate a little bit more.
Indeed.
Chin chin.
Chin chin.